I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Veronica Mars, Season 1, Episode, what number are we on? 8, Like Aversion. This time I remembered the title, I didn't remember the number. Alright, Like Aversion. So, yes, last episode, Veronica tried to help, what was her name? Jessica Chastain. And, I still think she did help, kind of. Oh, well, her dad shot the guy anyway that raped Jessica Chastain, but he's still alive because he only shot him in the shoulder. But yeah, did prevent Jessica Chastain from killing him and him killing her. I don't know how that would have turned out, but whatever. Yeah, Veronica might not have had the perfect day there, but I still don't think that was as much her fault as she did. Yeah. Alright. I don't think any of that has anything to do with the ongoing investigation into the Lily Kane murder or anything to do with Veronica's mother, so I'm assuming it's never going to be mentioned again, other than maybe Veronica might be a little bit more careful from here on out. So yeah, let's see what this episode holds.
I want you to get me onto death row to meet with Abel Kuntz.
You crazy kids. The stuff you're into. Hula hoops, cramming into phone booths, visiting death row inmates.
Where are my clothes?
Okay, who did this?
Can you believe
And
it?
why?
Veronica, did you find your clothes yet?
People can be so awful here.
I think I'm gonna go straight home and change, but thank you for this, really.
I just realized their school colors are yellow and green. Or at least their cheerleader uniforms are, so I'm assuming those are the school colors. That's hilarious. Only hilarious because my school colors were yellow and green, and our school mascot is the Flying N's. So they're Neptune, and there's an N on the there's an N on the uniform. I don't even know what our school cheerleader uniforms were. I never went to any sporting events, so I didn't see the cheerleaders at the sporting events. I know. No school spirit here. Anyway, yeah. Yellow and green with the N connection. That's just funny. Alright, it's not really relevant, but funny.
What's a purity test?
It's this online list of questions of everything you could possibly do that's dirty or fun or illegal. The lower the score, the badder you've been.
So if you get a 60, you're 60% pure, 40% sack jockey. Anything under 60 is really slutty.
Unless you're a guy.
It was emailed to the whole school.
Did you take the purity test? Yeah, me neither. Stupid, right?
Yes, it is.
What'd you score?
Take it anyway.
70.
I've only heard bad things about the Mars family since we moved here.
Except for me.
We have the chance of making a fresh start in Neptune. Now, there have to be lots of respectable kids in your school.
You could go in there and buy anyone's test.
I never thought I'd say this, but I kind of can't wait for school tomorrow.
Okay, here's the issue. 1, who cares? And 2, you could answer whatever you want. It doesn't have to be the truth.
I knew when you came back from Spain last summer there was something different about you. Should have guessed you slept with that Javier guy. You couldn't shut up about him.
It was our tour guide.
Was sex included in the package or was that extra?
I did not have sex with him. Haven't had sex with anybody. This is crazy. I didn't even take the test. Believe me?
Meg, you're the last good person at the school. I believe cartoon birds braided your hair this morning. If you want.
Wow. It's really criminal of you, Otto. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
I don't know why I bother locking in the first place. Barely runs.
To post the results in the first place, you need to use your password. Who has that information?
Only the student and the IT guy.
Neptune High School has their own IT guy.
Rennie DeMoy.
It's been over 2 months now and no rent.
You're really great. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm tired of being great. I have my own bills to worry about.
Listen, can we talk about this later? I had to
Take a painkiller for my back and I'm a little fuzzy.
Okay, that guy's scamming. Veronica,
From New
you're
York
already on a
City to
case this
California
episode.
coast,
Save that one for
Miss
another
Popham is
episode.
hoping to bring...
Weren't you the lead in Guys and Dolls last spring?
Yeah. That was so uncool. He shouldn't have gone off script.
No, it was my fault. I'm just not myself lately.
Maybe Mrs. Dent will fire him and promote you.
You should have been picked anyway, Kimmy. Your audition tape was awesome.
Okay, it was Kimmy.
Hey, you okay?
Alright, I guess you can go on to the next case.
Boys have
This
been
one was too
calling my
easy.
house.
Friend Julie, it's her sweet 16 tomorrow, and I wanted to change her screensaver to say happy birthday, like, as a surprise, but I don't know her password. I was told I could get it from you. She won't mind, I promise. We're like total BFFs.
I don't know what that means, but I cannot give you someone else's password.
If he squeals on me, I'll squeal on him, but don't tell Mama.
Not great, but not horrible. Okay, now it's way too obvious.
A secluded little convent in the southern part of France. Mama,
It's just the song. I never liked Cabaret. Why are all these people here anyway? They're not auditioning. They shouldn't even be allowed there.
Life is so not a cabaret.
Cabaret is a horrible show. You peaked with Guys and Dolls. Move on to college where you can do some real stuff.
What do you think you're doing?
What does that look like?
You are not supposed to be in here. You have a stove in your own apartment. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, son. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead, make your dinner. Come with me, Wallace. Come on. You set an example for your brother now.
That's exactly what I plan on doing, Mom.
Wallace mentioned that trouble you were having with the tenant, and I thought I could be some help.
Thanks, but I have it under control.
There's no trouble at all.
Look, if I have a problem, I'll go to the police.
Wallace was concerned.
I'll tell you what. I'll worry about my children. You worry about yours.
Do it anyway.
No, man, Meg's a good girl, really good. Good at everything she does. And she does do everything.
Funny. According to her purity test, you were always premature.
Shut up, Lizzie.
Stop talking about my sister, Cole.
You don't even like her.
Maybe not, but I love her.
I don't see how you do it.
Do what?
Deal. The way people talk about you. Does it bother you, the things they say?
No. Here's what you do. You get tough. You get even.
Really?
Works for me.
Old biddies over at the Kane Software Rumor Mill are filling her head with a lot of garbage.
Not a big fan of the Mars family, huh?
I know. It's whack.
I get it. It's fine.
Veronica lets it get to her more than she let on.
Does it ever bother me, what people say?
Yep.
Okay, maybe once in a while.
6 a.m., big boy. Time to get going.
Can't be in here.
You want to see crazy? You pay attention. Because this is gonna get good.
Oh, God.
What?
My outbox. There's an email from me to my ex-boyfriend.
Duncan Kane? Used to be all anyone gossiped about. You still are, just a different way.
Yeah.
I need to tell you that when we were dating, I had VD. I hope you didn't catch anything from me.
Well, okay. Duncan knows that he never did anything with Veronica, so he would know that that wouldn't be from Veronica because he would know that Veronica would know that he never did anything with him. Right?
And while there's nothing more satisfying than solving a case, there's something seedy about being the interruptus in someone else's coitus. I followed our IT guy around last night. Guess where he ended up?
Oh my God.
I heard the Purity Test website is going to start posting pictures to illustrate the questions. Wouldn't these be perfect? You don't even know me, and you posted that test for me.
No, I didn't.
Stop lying. I know you got my password from Rennie. You know, he's 23. You're 17. I don't think they allow conjugal visits in prison.
Please, it wasn't me.
Then who was it?
It was Pam. I only posted Meg's, I swear.
Why would you do that?
Called it. I mean, I assumed it was the same person for Veronica, so I didn't call that, but I knew it was her with Meg.
Kevin Stockland has a story.
Please, it wasn't me.
Then who was it?
It was Pam. Pam posted the test for you. She hates you because Duncan is still hung up on you.
Note to self. Cue tape for client.
I only posted Meg's, I swear.
There was really only one person smart enough to set up the Purity Test. How can I resent someone who took sex-crazed 09ers for their allowance money?
All of a sudden, everyone's running up to me saying how they never believed I did those things.
Funny, no one's come running up to me.
It's because people are afraid of you.
Then something's working.
Getting tough? Yeah, that was good advice. And I needed that. The getting even part, you might want to rethink that one.
So I don't have VD. I've never had VD, and I don't still love you. Just so that you know.
Good. Because I'm not, still hung up on you or anything. Wait, you don't have VD? Because I keep getting this thing on my lip, and I'm not sure who I could have gotten it from.
The fact that you helped me, even though I was awful to you, you're a very decent man.
Okay.
I think that, but really I just like tossing people out. It's kind of a hobby.
I don't know if you've heard some of the things they say about you.
Oh, I know, trust me.
They could prove you didn't take Lily's shoes the night of the murder. It might be enough evidence to get you a retrial.
Oh, why would I want a retrial when I could have all this?
Do you want to know exactly how I bashed your friend's brains in?
Oh, I know who you are, Veronica Mars.
That makes you your father's daughter.
My dad tried to save your life.
I meant your real father.
Think about it, Veronica. Look in a mirror.
Are you the product of a schlubby sheriff? Or the king and queen of the prom?
I mean, Veronica should care, but as an audience member, I really don't. As I said, Veronica should care, so this is good. Just as an audience member, I could care less. Huh. I say that, but I actually am interested to know if that's true. I mean, she looks enough like her mother that it really doesn't matter if she doesn't look that much like her father. So, because she doesn't look much like Duncan's dad either. Whatever. Yeah. Good episode. I'm assuming we're never going to see Meg again, just like we never see any of these one-off characters again. But, although it's still kind of early in the series. We could see any one of these people that I call one-off characters again, couldn't we? Oh, well. I did not think... I know earlier in the episode I said, Veronica, you're already on a case. Don't take on another one. I didn't even think about her passing that on to her dad. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. I really did think the mother was going to still be upset that he got involved. Just because, I don't know, just seemed like she still would be. So hopefully she won't be as upset with her son and Veronica having a friendship. She probably won't be. Alright. No advancement on the Lily Kane murder investigation. I mean, I know we did talk to the killer, but he didn't give us anything. So no advancement there. Which is fine. I don't expect advancement every single episode, and we had advancement last episode to get to the point where we stalled out this episode. So, no closer to solving that one. But yeah. I really don't think... I think her dad's her dad. I really do. I think he was just saying... Like, for one thing, I don't even think he would really know. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to end this here. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you in episode 9.